Greetings, everybody. This is Brother Elias, and welcome to another Greenhouse Contemplation. Again, plants are doing very well. It's very warm today. However, in the background, we have a little noise because they're cutting down trees. I guess my neighbor is harvesting some of his trees. So that's what you may hear, some of the noise. The plants are doing well. Everything is real warm. I got on shorts, so I'm doing like the TV anchor people, how they look well covered up top, but below they have on like jeans or some tennis shoes. But anyway, today's subject is mainly is God, man, or I'm even talk about mothers and things like that. It's just humans in general. It was some time ago. I had an experience. I'm not gonna go into that, but the most important thing that is human potential and what is obvious um, about the obvious things about a history from the past and present and maybe in the future. And one thing that is very important to me is, well, I think is important is one thing I like to enjoy is awareness. Now, you know how I like to talk about microphones, cell phones, and the technologies. How people a few hundred years ago in the United States, specifically, that they didn't have the understanding of the technology that we can enjoy today, even though we are on the same planet. But they were just not aware of how to manipulate things so they can use it. Like it was a time that people put ice in their vehicles when they traveled before the air conditioning came out, but it led to the air conditioning. So awareness can be an amazing thing. And one quote that is taking me aback, and that's is something that Dr. Benjamin Carson, if you don't know who he is, he used to be a pediatric neurosurgeon from Johns Hopkins University. And his book was one of my first books I ever read. It's called The Gifted Hands. But anyway, he was on the Rock Newman show, and I was watching it yesterday. And he said something. It just made me think, and I believe it's going to take me some time to really enjoy it like I want to enjoy it. He said, and listen clearly, you can learn one new fact every second, and it will take you more than 3 million years to begin to approach the capacity of the brain. You can learn one new fact every second, and it will take you more than 3 million years to 3 million years to begin to approach the capacity of the brain. Now, we always talk about human beings and we need technology, the transhumanism and things like that. Now, when you listen to something like that, there is nothing that we can create that have such memory storage. You will never, not here, not local, not present, can have something that can memorize things, that you can memorize something new every second for 3 million years. Now, they always talk about, religion's always talking about, can the human being be God? Now, from this perspective, just really pay attention. If your mind is right, if you really are thinking, just really think about that. If you memorize or learn something every second for the next 3 million years, you'll get close to the capacity. That's pretty amazing when you think about it. The human potential, but yet look at what we're doing. We are focusing on money, focusing on sex, sports, drinking, partying, fighting, our neighborhoods, states, governments, countries. Now, you mean to tell me that the human brain, the capacity of our awareness and our memory, can be to the point of memorizing the universe? Because people are always talking about there are billions of stars and billions. Come on. The brain can learn something every second for the next 3 million years. That's all the sand on the earth and the universe, because he was suggesting that it's not full capacity, but we were reaching to the point. So look at it this way. This is how I judge human beings, even myself. When you look at the eyes, you have a peripheral vision. There's probably about, if you look at a pie, like a circle, you cut out this little angle, maybe 40 degrees or whatever, just this much to the circle, to the pie. So let's take the head. So you looking out of 360, you're looking approximately about, I don't know, let's just say at an angle, 45%, let's just say that, out of 360 or even more. Let me see. How can I give this example? See, so when you looking at, again, a circle or a pie and you cut out a very small section, you have about 75 or 80% that is not a part of the piece that was cut out. So listen to me well, seriously. And I got my shirt, my cool little shirt with the goddess on there, if you can see it. Even though they did send me the wrong shirt. But anyway, listen to what I'm saying, because I'm thinking about this. This is human beings. Now, when we talk about the known universe, we only know about 3% of the known universe, and the rest. So again, we use that pie example. So you cut out 3%, and the rest of 97% is all black, is unknown. That's the same perception just about from the brain. So if you put a circle, a 360-degree circle around the human brain, the vision is almost the same as that 3%, just a little bit more. If you add in peripheral vision, or if you access glasses, you're really at the 3%, because you can't really use your peripheral vision. Now really analyze that. So when we're looking at human beings murdering animals, murdering self, hating themselves, creating these religions that talk about this person is a subhuman and you are a superior human, or this person is the chosen people, or that person or that plant is more important than that animal, or this piece of land or that oil. If you look at the concept in comparison to the human potential, you can learn something every second for the next 3 million years. And now something is wrong. I do believe that when I drive out of town into these small areas that I know is like, places they raise chickens. Now when I look at these places, it's like this little tent that I'm in. The chickens, they only know their environment. They can only comprehend what's inside the chicken warehouse, if you will. They can't perceive, especially if they was born in that, something that's right outside the door. Now you and I as human beings, we can perceive, because I'm driving by and I'm looking from the outside, and I can watch a video and they can show me the inside, so I can look at their perception. So when I'm looking at human beings and the level of the great creation, the creation created something so dynamic and something so expansive that everything is one. I guarantee the deeper we go into a single cell atom or quartz or whatever, it will be as complex as the human body, or or equally as complex as the known universes or parallel universes. I think all of that dynamic things of trees and unknown things that's going on is all the same thing. So the speck of quark that's inside the dark, empty space of a nucleus, those little quarks be bouncing around, and the known universe. So we saying that there's trillion, maybe possible billions of universes and things like that. There are 700 trillion or trillions of cells in our body. I think the complexities from the macro level and the micro level is all the same. But look at what we live and use our essence consistently in North America in the past, I say 60 years, or even maybe, let's say 4,000 years. War, hatred, murder, conquest, belittling another people. And that is so amazing to me. So it looks like we are quarantined, that there's another group of people. I believe human beings, they may have other looks or whatever, but they have this planet quarantine, and they give us certain things like math, science, reading and writing, war, emotion, conflict. They give us these 4 or 5 things, and look at the planet. The planet don't have that many colors: green, yellow, orange, red, blue. We don't have that many colors. Everything is just over and over and over. Let's just really look at that. So it is very apparent to me that there are things that's locking us down, like those chickens that's inside the warehouse, the chicken warehouse. So it is amazing, and certain people like Carlos, I can't remember his last name, but he spoke about how to get out this cage, and people talk about not reincarnating and doing certain things, and Jesus saying, I'm the way and the light. And what he was just a person that just gave consistently. He was not selfish. And if you look at human beings, most human beings are selfish, and most human beings are self-gratifying. And it's a good reason so, because if you look at the flesh, that's what the flesh acquires. The flesh is a give me, give me. But then the flesh is connected to an essence. It's like, look, we have to give. Is cyclical. You eat, you do the number 2, and the 2 go on the ground, and you eat the fruit, you eat the apples, you eat the bananas, what have you. So it's cyclical is. But anyway, I just want to throw that at you. I don't want to be too long, but that's going to take me a long time to really get over, because I'm going to really go with that, and I'm going to really know or master the concept of the total unity between human beings and existence while being alive in the flesh. And again, I think the problem is human beings don't live long enough. I believe if we can get to 400 to 500 years or whatever, I think we can do an excellent job in this physical form without the concept of transhumanism or turning the human flesh into a cybernetic cyber robot. I just think that's just the lack of wanting to master the diet and things like that, or to be respectful to existence itself. Because again, the more they go towards their own way, they only get closer to organic reality or things that already exist, like the human heart. The human heart is already here, so they're gonna build contraptions, and then in the future, oh man, we got something almost just like the human heart. We use stem cells to grow you one. Okay, I just think that we just gonna just keep going. Most will. But I think when you master yourself, master giving and not taking, but you take and give on an equal exchange consistently, and have total consideration, and develop your mind and try to live past 130 or 40 or 50 or whatever. Again, it's all in your mind if you focus, but it's discipline as well. Constant love, constant healing. And it's just sad that we have all this potential and all we watch reality shows. It's amazing. I'm not judging nobody, because again, I made a promise. I will not judge until I'm at a certain level. But then that's observation, because people who do drink, party, and all these things, when they get ill and sick, or something happened, and then have to use a lot of finances, they don't like the results in comparison to people who love and give and do charity work, and people help them. We interpret those things as happy and pain. So again, I'm not judging. I'm just giving expression of what has already been expressed through thousands of years of people's experiences. So anyway, I'm just enjoying again my little herb. I think I get me a lemon. Well, this is sweet mint. My lemon balm is over there, but let me turn the mic off. Chew. So I don't want to be too rude. Just like the taste of it. But anyway, enjoy yourself. And then again, just know your potential. I mean, sports and all that kind of stuff, that's amazing. But I can't see that we are free from something that's controlling us and got us bound and boxed. And I think there's a reason. I think we need to be trained for a little bit before we get into that extra knowledge. It says you can learn one new fact every second, and it will take you more than 3 million years to begin to approach the capacity of the brain. So I think these keepers of stuff is just really protecting something that's greater. And I believe and I hope they allow some of us who master the elementary things of the human body. It's very elementary. Like, why would you be fist fighting and get angry and stuff like that when you're a grown person? And jealousies. Because those things are in children. You got a lot of grown people that's like that. It's amazing. But again, they will enjoy the reward because they're going to continue in that cycle. So heaven will give you. And see, look at the sun coming out on that note. So again, free yourself. If you can't, it's okay. You will have time because we're infinite. And listen to Benjamin Carson, who's been a neurosurgeon for a long time. Says we Even physical beings, we are infinite on a lot of levels. I can imagine 3 million years of learning. That's a lot of information. Okay. So again, peace and blessings. I hope you enjoy yourself. And it's a little short video from Buddy Lies in my greenhouse. Again, this will be on Sunday, and I'll be out of town this weekend. So thank you very much for your time. All right, got a bee in here and gotta let the bee out. It's doing a little rough. So peace and blessings. This is Bray Lies, and I'm out. Thank you.